All right, my friends, this is how you know we're in a bubble. All right. You start seeing articles like I just read in a previous video from Brett Arends or Aarons, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, about the reason we need to invest, Social Security needs to invest in stocks. Man, I tell you, I drank the Kool-Aid back in the 1990s. I did the same thing. So I'm not sure how long Brett Arends has been around, man, look, I'm a libertarian conservative guy. The big government is always the antipathy, whatever. For me, I can't stand big government. Always have, never liked big government because they're bullies. We know that. And so big government, I don't like bullies. I've always liked the underdog. But in the 1990s, when I was a young, 1999 is when I got married, so I certainly didn't have kids. But as a young single guy, I was like, why not invest this in stocks? Stocks historically have, stocks for the long run and the French family three-factor thing. Why not invest in stocks? You'll have that. I fell for that. Then 2000 through the aughts came around, and all of a sudden I said, yeah, not so much. Even my man Andrew Biggs, I think, is still big on investing socially. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know he was part of George W. Bush administration from the AEI, American Enterprise Institute. Even he was big, and might still be, on putting on Social Security in the stock market. I can't think of anything. I'd completely disagree with that. You must be a big liberal. No, I'm not at all, actually. I'm the farthest thing from it. I think the less government involvement is the better off. But when we start seeing articles like this, it's just reminiscent of what we used to see back in the late 1990s. I'm telling you. So this guy Brett has written an article today that Norwegian basically they invest their pension, their Social Security in the stock market, and they're up 400%, whereas we're only up, I think, 10%? I don't know what it was, but something significantly less than that. Or they're up 400% more than we are. That's what it was. So they're up 400% more than we are in the last 10 years. Okay, where were they the previous 10? This looking at your long term. This is why the Social Security Trustees Report is 75 years, man. It's a 75-year time frame. What is that? 3 to 4 generations. Because to look at 10-year investment to cover 3 to 4 generations is freaking stupid. Don't do that. You can look at yourself, Josh. You can look at your investment and your life expectancy. That's fine. But to look at the program as a whole, which is going to benefit millions and millions and millions of Americans, and the short term for a 10-year time frame in Norway, it's just as friggin' stupid. And I'm just sitting there thinking, did this guy not remember what happened in the aughts? I don't understand. I literally don't know. I don't get this. Does he not know what happened in Japan? I mean, and I used Iceland earlier, and the same, Iceland had to reduce their benefits on their pension. I mean, it's the weirdest thing, and we're going to hear this more and more and more because I'm starting to see comments. Hey, well, the ARC. We'll use the ARC for example. What's her name? Kathy Woods. And I see this. I'm just like, this is like such a. It'll never go away, man. Because I guess every 10 years, every 15 years, you get a new generation of investors who don't quite know what happens, and they say, "Well, I'm going to buy this because it's up, 1,000% from 3 years ago. That must mean it's." That must mean it's good because it's up so much. I'm like, don't you understand what you're doing? It's a weird thing. It's frustrating to me because I'm sitting there thinking, this is bubble stuff. You're only in a bubble when you start writing about how we need to invest our non-risky retirement into risky assets. And the idea of investing in blue chips or the total stock index is not risky. It's freaking stupid, man. I mean, it's just dumb. The S&P 500 from October 1st, 2007 to March 9th of 2009 was down 54%. Remember, all the while you're pulling money out. Now, I know it's a Ponzi scheme. I get it. So they're putting money in from the employees, but they're pulling money out at the same time. But it's down 54%. All right, don't forget, from January 1st, 2000 to March 3rd of 2003, the S&P 500 fell 9, 11, 22%, and then I think another 10% in the beginning of the first quarter of 2003. NASDAQ. Some of the NASDAQ stocks are part of VTI, by the way. A lot of them are. That was down, fell from 5,007 in March of 2000 to, freaking 1,300 in 2 or 3 years' time? So Could it possibly be that the reason the market has done so well in the last 10 is to make up for how bad it did the previous 10? Or could it be the market did so poorly the previous 10 to make up for how wonderful it did from 1982 to 1999? So where are we in the cycle? Are we recovering the losses that we made in the aughts last year, and so we're basically even now? Or are we on the verge of the big market decline because we had such a big run up, and after a big run up, we have a big market decline? Because 82, basically from 66 to 82, the market did nothing. 16 years. 82 to 99, the market went gangbusters. The aughts, the market did nothing. The teens, the market went gangbusters. So now, is 66 to 82, was that the result of basically 45 to 1965? The markets did great. You see what I'm saying? And that led to 66 to 82, which led to 82 to 99, which led to I don't know. But either way, when you have a 10-year run and you have people writing about the need to put Social Security in freaking stocks, that scares the living crap out of me. And then I look today, I'm just like, look, I get the sugar high from stupid Biden's stimulus plan. I'm like, there's no justification at all for these numbers to be. The NASDAQ is up. Oops. There's the NASDAQ is up 2.5%. The Dow's up 1.5%. The S&P 500 is up 1%. There's no. Why would the emerging markets VWO be up 3%? There's no justification for that. That's not based on earnings. It's not based on earnings. It's all based on future speculation of earnings, but not certainly previous earnings. It doesn't make any sense, man. I just the Dow surged because stocks rally when rates are tame. I mean, look, I'm all in stocks. I get it, but this isn't based on earnings. It's based on the sugar that the economy of what the stimulus package is going to do. And if you know, as I do, when you drink a lot of beers, you pay the price the next day. When you eat a lot of candy, you pay the price. It's going to happen. And when I see articles like this with many, many people, and I even read the comments. I wish I would have read the comments, but I didn't. When many, many people write about the glories of investing your pension in the stock market, you know you're in a bubble. I'm telling you right now. So be careful. Be careful. It's not a bad idea to take some gains off the table if you're close to retirement. I'm telling you right now. There's nothing here that says the stock market went up because of earnings. Nothing. That's the thing that's crazy, man. I'm just looking at my Apple iPhone. I guess this is all Market Watch. Yeah, right here. The Dow and the S&P soared to record highs as tech stocks rally again, but that's not based on earnings. Don't be fooled. Oh, that's not earnings. That's something about value versus growth. Yeah, right here. Dow ends at record high as investors eye fiscal stimulus. Yeah, be careful. Protect your bottom line, man. It's always easier. It's always harder to recover losses. I'm just telling you. So protect your bottom line. All right, we'll see you.